Hey, all, happy Monday, a start of a brand new week, and it is Christmas week, Trenton. Your mom has been super busy upstairs. I mean, she's got the whole Santa's workshop going on. It's been quite the show up there.
I will say during the holidays, I don't envy anything that happens in this household. I'm glad I don't live here anymore.
You know, God bless her, Trenton.
So she crushes it.
She does. She really does. She puts all effort into it for the family.
She does.
You know, she really does. Unfortunately, Trent and I aren't really what we would say Scrooge. We're not that people. We're not those people.
No.
We just don't share, as Elf would say. We don't. What? Well, Pharaoh's saying now we don't share the affinity of elf culture like that.
Wow, I'm surprised you memorized that. Yeah, no, we don't.
Well, it's playing up there nonstop, dude. Just Christmas movie after Christmas movie, which is good. Please, don't get me wrong. It's good. It's just, I got to level up. That's what I got. I got to level up.
I think
I need to level up here.
My biggest beef, and we will get into the topic of this show because it's very exciting. The holidays, like Christmas, need to be more about spending time with family than worrying about what gifts to give other adults that can afford the gifts that they are receiving.
Yeah. All right.
I don't need another pair of undies or socks or whatever. I can afford what I need to buy. We should just spend time with each other and enjoy the kids' excitement about the gifts that they're given from Santa.
Oh,
anyways,
you will greatly need what I got for you for Christmas.
Please tell me you didn't get anything.
Your mom left it on me, and trust me, we'll get on the show after Christmas, and he will agree. It will be needed. Yeah, I thought of something very good.
Is it a new truck seat?
No.
My cat peed on my truck seat and it caught fire and it was $2,200. Anyways, top 5 ryes of 2026, 2025.
2025, yes. Thank you. Let's get us back on track. I'm going to be in big enough trouble as it is so far. So let's get moving on to the task at hand. Another top 5 list here, 2025. Trenton's favorite subject, rye whiskey.
And I feel like I've said this the last couple years, but 2025, another great year for rye whiskey. I think of the ryes, we probably had 15 different ones. And just because those didn't make the list doesn't mean that they're not fantastic and we would recommend that you purchase them. But these were just ones that stood out in our expert panel of tasters. There were 5 of us, just like the other top 5s of the year and the upcoming best whiskeys of 2025 on Wednesday. So we're excited to bring you this list, and we're not doing this like we do the bourbons where it's like a non-allocated and allocated. These are just the best of 2025 since a lot of folks aren't bigger fans of rye whiskey.
Good point. Before he gets started, I know he probably forgot and I just remembered. This Friday is our live stream. We will be doing a live stream this Friday.
That's this, okay.
Coming Friday, 8 p.m. We chose Friday. I know it's the day after Christmas, so hopefully you don't have a lot of traveling plans or whatever, but we will be hosting our live stream this Friday, 8 p.m. Central Time. Biggest reason is because the Bourbon Van, some wonderful friends of mine, Phil and Julie, they are signing off their channel at the end of the year, and I'm kind of sad about it. They will be doing some other things, and we'll get into that another time. But their final live stream, their final hoorah, the last of the last, will be Saturday. I'll get times and everything later, but it'll be Saturday evening.
Okay.
Will be their live stream. And more importantly, even more important than ours on Friday, if you could all get on their live stream on Saturday, I personally would love that. I will be on there. I'll be in the chat.
I will also be in the chat.
I would love to see 1,000 people on their live stream.
That'd be amazing.
On their final live stream.
That'd be amazing.
Just to give them a great goodbye.
Yeah.
So, all right. Keep those little notes in mind. Let's go, Trent. You're up. You're number 1, buddy. You're up first.
Which side do we start on? Mine?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You're first. You're first.
Number 5. And this is one that we were introduced to this year. This is the Corbin Cash 1917 Merced Rye. This is barrel proof, 123 proof. It's not a barrel pick. It's nothing like that. Just incredibly unique. I don't even know what a Merced Rye is. But I didn't go past tasting it and just like I was taken aback by the uniqueness and the different flavor profiles that I was getting in this one. I bought this one online and I will continue to buy these online from Corbin Cash. I very much prefer their ryes over their bourbons. I'll just say that. But this Merced Rye, if you're looking for something that's a little bit unique, a little bit different, something to make you question your existence here on this planet, this Merced Rye will definitely take you down a path that you've really never experienced before, I can promise you.
Definitely an engaging sip.
Yeah. Conversation starter, a great pour for like
it'll set you back.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah. It took me a while to get used to it, but it's fantastic, and I would highly recommend it.
All right, buddy, on my side, making another appearance, it's Cedar Ridge Double Barrel Rye. I do believe, Trent, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was our first place last year.
Our first place, you might be thinking of the Amontillado last year, because we had Cedar Ridge's Amontillado.
This was in there, wasn't it, though?
I believe it was, maybe third.
Okay. I know I thought it was making another appearance in what, for around $60?
$65, something like that.
It's phenomenal. Phenomenal stuff. It is double oaked.
105 proof.
But I tell you what, solid. Extremely solid. Cedar Ridge, the good folks out there are doing what they always do, raising the bar.
And we also did try their double oak bourbon, which was also very good, but the rye was just something special. They do all of their lineups or all of their spirit types very well, including their wines. We're not wine connoisseurs, so we don't know, but highly recommend anything from Cedar Ridge, but the double oak rye or the double barrel rye from this year, batch 2 is out of this world. Fantastic.
Very, very good.
Next up, from another one of my favorite distilleries, is New Riff. This is the New Riff First Decade Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey. This was a limited release. I think this was $100. I was on my way to visit my grandparents in New York over Labor Day. Is that in May? Labor Day is in May? Over Labor Day weekend, and I had to pull over on the side of some very busy highway in New York on my way there. And I pulled out my laptop, got on my hotspot, and I ordered this because it was their first 10-year rye whiskey.
Yeah, and to be truthful, this has been over at Trenton's house. And he brought it over for the tasting for all of us, for the best of the year tasting, and I was blown away. Wow.
And I'll be honest.
Very good. Wow.
When I got this, I put it in a corner, and honestly, I forgot about it. When we tasted it on the Patreon live stream for the best of 2025, it was a fresh crack. I completely forgot about it. And I love New Riff, but for a 10-year, I was very curious to see how it was going to turn out. I didn't have high expectations or anything, but this was very well received, incredibly well done. They also have a 10-year bourbon that I have not opened either, that I was able to get during that highway roadside purchase.
Wow.
But I will say, I know you can sign up. I think Cedar Ridge has like a newsletter. New Riff has a club where if you sign up for the club, I mean, it's free. You can purchase some of these limited releases. You just have to be at the distillery to pick it up. And they're very equitably priced. $100 is a lot for a bottle of whiskey, but for something of this quality and it being a 10-year,
Super is awesome.
Rye whiskey, there's 120.5 proof 10-year, first one they ever did. Kudos to New Riff. I mean, seriously, this was just a dynamite bar.
All right, buddy, I know this one's on my side. I'm going to take a quick look at it, but I know you have way more information than I can give because you are that Still Austin guy. This is Still Austin X Blue Corn Bourbon Cask Finished Straight Rye Whiskey. X Blue Corn Bourbon Cask Finished. Wow. I'm not going to lie. I told Trent already. A few days ago, I snuck about 2 ounces out of this bottle.
I was waiting. It looked a little lower than
when I was sitting over there, right over there, just chilling. I snuck a little bit out of this because I know as soon as this show's done, these are going to head back to his house, which they should. This is his thing. This is what he loves. So, but I wanted to get some more of it before he took off with it.
Take some more and put it in your flask over there.
We're good. It's delightful. I love that X Blue Corn Bourbon influence on that. It's hard to explain. Maybe you can help, Trent. Maybe you could do better than I can. But it's finished in that cask, and it's just done some glorious things, that rye whiskey. I love Still Austin's straight rye whiskey to begin with.
Oh yeah.
The Bourbon Van. We're just talking about the good folks at the Bourbon Van. I have one of their picks over there, and maybe I moved it to the other room now, over at the whiskey tasting room, but it's wonderful.
We need to get back there to do
Wonderful.
it because I would love to.
And then they take that and finish it in that X blue corn stuff. Wow.
Anytime. So I will say this is a DSR, so a distillery series release from Still Austin. I think that's what their acronym stands for. But you buy these online and you have to go to the distillery to pick it up, or you can pick it up via proxy, which is what I've been very fortunate enough to be able to do. This was $100. It's a 3-year rye whiskey finished in X blue corn bourbon barrels, and Still Austin for me has yet to miss on a single release that I've purchased from them through their. This is another club online. You can go to stillaustin.com and sign up. It's free. You get alerts when they're dropping releases. I just purchased an X white port finish. That'll probably be coming in the next couple weeks.
Was that on a rye whiskey too?
Yep, another rye whiskey.
Ooh, okay.
I think Still Austin is doing some of the coolest. Their artwork is fantastic. The people over there are fantastic. Nancy Fraley does just a ridiculous job over there. And this is another example of a release from Still Austin that is just a little bit different. It's kind of in line with why I like New Riff so much. They're not afraid to experiment and just do different stuff, do it really well, and offer it. Again, $100 is still an expensive bottle.
Sure is. That's one you can keep though and savor and enjoy, and open it on occasions and pour.
Well, I will,
and make it worth that dollar spent.
Yeah.
You know.
I will
Very
say,
much so.
when I opened this bottle, our good friend Brandon was able to get me this one. I opened it, and as soon as I tasted it, I had about 5 ounces that day, which I never do at home. I just could not stop drinking this thing. It's fantastic, and I'm excited to see what else Still Austin does in 2026, and about how that X white port.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Rye is. So we'll maybe do a video on it if there's interest, but I know that it being a little bit more difficult to get because of the distillery series release. Maybe we'll just do it for Patreon or short or something. But last but not least, I mean, come on. Jack Daniel's Tanyard Hill Rye. We actually, I don't know what happened to the media sample. Almost
either. It's usually all the stuff's down here.
Can't probably stole
it.
it.
It's very possible. And
Can't probably stole it.
Yeah.
Can't
but trust him.
We love, and we're very fortunate enough that we are able to receive media samples from various distilleries, and Jack Daniel's is one that did send us a media sample of the Tanyard. We weren't going to include it on the basis of the media sample because it's not something that is going to be on a shelf. They might have put like their best of the best in the media sample just to make sure we're getting an experience similar to the consumer. We bought this from Harry.
Yes.
This is 136.3, so it's not quite in that hazmat. But it does not drink anywhere close to 136.
No, honestly, and I'm very sensitive to those high proofs,
especially ryes,
which is kind of unusual because when you think of Jack Daniel's barrel proof bourbon, generally it drinks every bit of the proof and maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I was pleasantly surprised when we did some tasting on this one here. It does not drink to that proof at all, and we just received this bottle 3 or 4 days ago or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just Trent and I were like, it's just a beast. It's a beast.
We had the top 5 already picked out before this. So initially without the Tanyard in there, Still Austin was first, and it kind of moved this way, and then we had an Alex and Amber 14 year.
Yeah.
And we really had to sit down for a couple hours and figure out how we were going to go about it because Tanyard is just so good. And Jack Daniel's does it again. I think they had. Was that the 14? Was that this year?
Sorry?
Jack 14, that was this year.
Yes, it was.
So Jack Daniel's...
Sorry, you said the Onyx and Amber 14.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
My mind was that. So the Jack Daniel's 14 was earlier in the year, in early spring, I think.
So Jack Daniel's...
March.
Jack Daniel's has claimed 2 number 1 spots, and honestly...
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
I think it is every bit deserved.
Oh.
I do.
I do too. Phenomenal job, and they keep... I think this is around an $80 MSRP trend.
80 or 90, something like that.
For that quality of rye whiskey for around an $80 MSRP.
If you can find it,
I get all that. What I am complimenting at the moment is the actual distillery Jack Daniels.
Yeah, they're
What people do with their bottles once they get them and how they price them is not due to Jack Daniels.
yeah,
So that's why I try to emphasize the MSRP, because that's where the distillery's at.
yeah.
Then I feel it's very fair. Truthfully, I paid $95, I think, for that, something like that. So I didn't get it for quite $80 either. But it's well worth $100 too. That thing is just an animal.
It's ridiculous.
It's a beast. It does not take any prisoners, man. That thing is that's an amazing sip.
That's lights out. Really quickly, just a couple other ones that I wanted to quickly call out that didn't quite make this list that were really high up there. The Old Overholt 12 was fantastic this year. Elijah Craig crushed it with that barrel proof rye.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
They did.
I can't remember what number it was.
Yes.
It was the most recent one.
We were more impressed with the barrel proof rye this year than the bourbons.
Yeah. Sagamore 10 was dynamite.
Oh yeah.
Very much looking for. This was a great year for rye whiskey. I'll say that. There were a ton of really good bottles that we were very fortunate enough to find, and it was really tough to sit down and figure out which ones were going to make the cut. But let us know in the comment. Oh, also I just picked up a Leopold Brothers 9-year 3-chamber.
Yeah.
$180, quite expensive for a 9-year, but I wouldn't purchase another one. But I'm glad that I got that one because it's really good as well.
Yeah. We had some great ones, dude. Even our barrel picks. Short barrel, the 12 year.
That short barrel 12-year that we did.
Phenomenal.
I dream about it. It's fantastic.
It was so good.
We need to do it. I think we need to do a top 5 barrel picks we did this year for Patreon.
Oh, yeah. We can do that.
Yeah, because that would be a tough one. Because there were some really good ones
yes,
this year.
for sure.
Let us know in the comments which ryes were your favorite of 2025 that did make the list. Let us know what you think of our picks. And don't miss the live stream this Friday. And also don't miss our last top 5 whiskeys on Wednesday.
Yep, that'll be our last top 5 of 2025 will be Wednesday, so don't miss that. Whiskeys, that encompasses a whole lot of stuff.
It does.
And that was quite the tasting.
That was hard too.
That was a lot. I think we tasted more than we should have that day.
We did. I did not feel good when I got
There's a lot on the table for that one. And that's another category that did very well this year. It's just whiskeys in general, between wheat whiskeys, American single malt. We can go on and on.
Yeah.
It was a very good category for this year. So we'll finalize our list, our top 5 list on Wednesday. We'll have some fun on Friday like we always do and get ready for the live stream.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be up late in the evening again on Saturday and hammering out on a Bourbon Vans live stream. It's going to be tons of fun.
It is.
All right, guys, have a fantastic week. It's Christmas week. Let's make it about the family, shall we? As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly, and we'll see you next time. Right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.